Okay, joining us now for more on this, Texas Congressman, member of the House Armed Services and Oversight Committees, Air Force veteran Pat Fallon. Congressman, great to have you back on this morning. Good to see you. The war in Ukraine, so it'll mark a year on Friday. Take a listen to what Joe Biden had to say about supplying Ukraine with things like tanks and planes just 10 months ago.
Expensive equipment and have planes and tanks and trains going in with American pilots and American crews. Just understand, and don't kid yourself, no matter what you all say, that's called World War III, okay? Let's get it straight here, guys. That old expression, don't kid a kidder.
That's a great old expression there, by the way, Congressman, don't kid a kidder. So here we are 10 months later. Biden yesterday said that he's supplied Ukraine with 700 tanks. 700, that's more than a battalion. What changed in a year?
Well, Rob, thanks for having me on again. When I hear Joe Biden speak, I can't believe he's the president of the United States. I'm just being candid and frank here. When there was an opportunity here for deterrence before Russia decided to even invade, and Joe Biden failed miserably. Because just look at the tale of the tape. In 2008, under W. Bush, Putin decided to steal 2 provinces from Georgia. And then in 2014, under Obama, he invaded Crimea, and then a full-scale invasion under Joe Biden with Ukraine. But he didn't do anything for the 4 years President Trump was in office. Now, why? Because President Trump projected strength. I think Putin was very wary of him, and he did nothing. Furthermore, I asked President Trump specifically why he thought, and I asked him one-on-one, I said, why do you think that happened? Why no action with Putin? He said, because, Pat, I number one told him, do not invade Ukraine. We're going to, use every means in our power to deter you, and we will support them. And furthermore, he was going to conduct economic warfare as well by unleashing American energy, therefore bankrupting Putin and making him unable to even finance the war to begin with.
It's unbelievable. And that number yesterday, did that surprise you, 700 tanks? I had no idea the number was that high. Tank Battalion is 56 tanks, so that's something like 6+ tank battalions we've now supplied Ukraine with. When he said that, it caught my attention.
I don't think that, honestly, you can't believe anything that Joe Biden says.
Yeah, true.
So, and then he'll just say, oh, I misspoke. It could be 70 tanks. I'm not aware, honestly, of us supplying them 1 tank right now as far as on the ground in Ukraine. So I don't know if he just made recently, like as of yesterday, a commitment to 700.
Yeah.
You know how long it's going to take us to get 700 tanks to Ukraine? I mean, we'll wait and see on that one because I don't believe it.
All right, Congressman, less than 30 seconds. Just 2 quick questions. One, what did this trip accomplish besides changing the narrative from Document Gate and Balloon Gate? What did this trip actually accomplish for Joe Biden?
Well, I think it was more just for his poll numbers. And now he's taken one more substantive trip to Ukraine than he has to our own southern border, because that one was sanitized and it took him 2 years to do it.
Right.
So yeah, it's a deflection as well, and it's slapped to his base also.
Okay, you proposed the articles of impeachment for Alejandro Mayorkas. What happened to that? Seemed like there was a lot of momentum, and now maybe it's not there.
No, there is. There's still momentum. We have over, I think, right at this point, 40 co-sponsors to that. I think it might rise to about 100. I'm one of the subcommittee chairs on the Oversight Committee, and the chairman of the full committee, Jamie Comer, has assured me that we are going to have hearings, and we did have. We're beginning to do that now, and I do believe we'll have a vote on impeachment of Mayorkas in the Oversight Committee, and then eventually on the House floor as well.
Okay, got it. Good to know. So that could still happen. We'll keep a close eye on that. Congressman Pat Fallon, great to see you again. Thank you.
Thanks, Rob. God bless.